Welcome to the City of London. To the uninitiated, this place seems like nothing more than the bustling, hypermodern financial engine of the United Kingdom. You see glass skyscrapers like the Gherkin and the Shard piercing the grey English sky. You see thousands of people in tailored suits rushing across London Bridge, completely consumed by the fast-paced matrix of modern high finance. But you are being lied to. What you are looking at is an elaborate illusion. There are actually two completely distinct entities called London. There is Greater London, the sprawling metropolis of nearly 9 million citizens where regular people live, work, and raise families under the laws of Parliament. And then, sitting right in the geographic centre like a parasitic gemstone, there is the City of London, the Square Mile. The Square Mile is not a borough. It is a sovereign, independent enclave. It is an ancient corporate city-state existing inside the United Kingdom, yet entirely separate from it. The City of London has its own independent police force, its own courts, its own laws, and its own unique governing body known as the City of London Corporation. Most shockingly of all, it has a medieval electoral system that openly defies democracy. In the Square Mile, human residents do not hold the true balance of political power. Instead, giant multinational corporations and international banks are legally granted votes based on the size of their workforces. Think about the profound implications of this reality. A sovereign territory in the heart of Britain where artificial corporate entities outvote human beings in public elections. Why does this independent entity exist? For hundreds of years, these financial institutions have specialized in a vital global service, helping the ultra-wealthy legally vanish their money. The City of London serves as the operational command centre for a vast network of offshore tax havens, from the Cayman Islands to the British Virgin Islands. This system acts as a giant plumbing mechanism designed to drain the wealth of nations and conceal it in anonymous trusts and untraceable accounts. To protect this economic dark magic, the rulers of the city wrap themselves in a beautiful facade of ancient British heritage. They parade through the streets during the annual Lord Mayor's show dressed in red velvet robes, carrying ancient ceremonial swords, and boasting of grand titles that trace back centuries. To the sleeping public, it looks like a harmless cultural tradition. But it is a weaponized distraction. It is an elaborate marketing gimmick designed to keep the public from looking too closely at what is actually happening behind locked boardroom doors. The tragic reality is that these modern rulers are conducting an active war against the very heritage they pretend to represent. They boast about ancient rights, but they have no idea whose rights they actually stole.